Hello students, I am Rajiv Jha and I am here with my sixth video on basic electrical engineering. Here in this video we are going to discuss concept of supernode. That is very important concept if you want to solve the you can say electrical network. So I hope you will like this video and let's continue. So student, today I am going to start concept of supernode, and in this video you have learned how to implement the supernode concept actually, and we have using three problems, and with these three problems you have learned the concept of supernode very well. Okay, so let's start with this. Here you see this is the statement of supernode, and in which case we use the supernode concept actually. So whenever the voltage source, that is independent or dependent, doesn't matter, is connected between the two non-reference node, then this is called the non-reference node. This one and this one is called the non-reference node, and this one is called the reference node. Okay, so whenever a voltage source is connected between the two non-reference node, then these two nodes form a generalized nodes called the super node. So here you see these two non-reference node, in between of this there is a voltage source connected actually. So due to this, through super node concept actually, we can say this node A and node B and node A and B will be you can say in generalize we can say it is a node 1, or you can say the super node actually. So with these we can make a single node, and you can say we convert the two node into a single node, that is called the super node. Okay, this is the condition of super node, that there must be a voltage source connected in between of two non-reference node. Okay, that is the condition for super node. Whenever you see any electrical circuit and at there you have seen such type of arrangement, voltage source arrangement in between of two nodes, there you can say any resistive or inductive, any type of you can say inductive, resistive or capacitive load, or you can say element is not connected in between of these two nodes. That is the necessary condition for this for implementing of this concept of supernodes. Okay, so here we in this video we have discussed this question. This is number one question for through which we will get the current of I here and calculating this current actually. Okay, and then the second question we have discussed here, where we will get the current value of current through this branch. And you have seen here there is a supernode condition also, because this is the non-reference node actually, and in between of these two non-reference node you will get a voltage source. Okay, so due to this is the this supernode concept will be implemented here. Okay, so the third question we will discuss in this video, that here you will see there is a two non-reference node, and in between of this there is a voltage source connected. So here also we can use the concept of supernode. Okay, so let's begin with the first question. So in the first question you have seen, first of all we will assume we know all the procedure of how the KCL will be implemented actually. So if you do not know right now, then you will have to refer my previous video where we will talk about the KCL, what is KCL, and second video is based on there is some question which is based on the KCL law actually. So we have seen here, we will discuss first, we will have to consider two nodes. So here first of all we will have to find out the nodes. So this is the node number 1, this is the 2, and this is the reference node 1, then reference node 2. Okay, so we do not want any reference node, or you can say we do not consider any reference node here, we only consider here non-reference node. Okay, so here we will see there is a two non-reference node. So first of all, assume voltage around that non-reference node. So we will assume here at node 1 we will assume the voltage of V1, at node 2 we will assume the V2 voltage. Okay, so these are the voltage which is we assume at two non-reference node actually. So that after that, whenever we you can say consider the non-reference node, or then we consider their voltage, then after we will see how the super node equation can be you can say can be considered with the using of two KCL equation. Okay, by using of two KCL equation, how the super node equation can be converted, or you can say can be get. Okay, so first of all we will see in node 1, at node 1 we have seen, we will consider here the voltage V1. Okay, so by using of KCL at node 1 we see what is the condition of KCL actually. So I in my earlier video you have seen, okay, in my previous video actually you have seen there is a KCL law through which all the current, so we considered this type of current arrangement actually. So all the current which is either coming, or you can say the summation of all the current at a node is equal to 0. Okay, so there is a two condition which is exist in any branch. There is a two direction exists in any branch actually. Either it is coming towards the node, or it is going from the node. So whenever you can say coming towards the node plus going from the nodes is equal to 0, this is called the KCL law. Okay, so here we assume node 1. So in node 1 we can say we assume such current direction actually. Okay, we assume such current direction here. So this direction we can say this is I2, this is I1, and this one I is always already given, so we cannot change this direction actually. So we just assume these two direction I2 and I1. So what we can do actually, how can we write the equation? So all the current which is coming from which is you can say coming towards the node equal to all the current which is going out from the node. So through this way we write it down the KCL equation here, and this is you can say I1 plus I2, I1 plus I2, I1 plus I2, these are the same direction actually, minus I1 because it is in different direction. Okay, it is coming towards the node I, and this I1 and I2 I have assumed that it is going outward from the node. Okay, so this equation we have right. So what is the value of I1? Here we see I1, the value of I1 we will get by V1 divided by 2. Okay, and what is the value of I2? We have seen this is the current source actually. So the direction of current will be this. So whatever we assume, the opposite direction will be flowing through this branch. So we can write this like -3. Okay, minus I equal to 0. So here you see the equation will be V1 divided by 2 minus 3 minus I equal to 0. Okay, so here first of all we will get the value of I here. What is the current? What is the value of current? We will get from this equation when we apply the you can say KCL in node number 1. Now we go for the another node actually. So the second node is node 2. So at node 2 what we do actually, at node 2 we have seen we will apply the KCL here. Again the same process, I3 plus I4 plus I equal to 0 we will found, and then after we you can say by using of Ohm's law, here the Ohm's law is applied. By using of Ohm's law we can write this equation number 2. Okay, so you have to remember these two equations actually, and here you can also get the value of I, here you can also get the value of I. So at the last, if you if we equate the equation number 1 and equation number 2, that means I1 equal to V1 divided by 2 minus 3 and I equal to minus V2 minus 2, if we equate this equation, then we will get this equation actually. That means V1 divided by 2 minus 3 plus V2 plus 2 equal to 0. So this equation shows how two non-reference node can act as a single node. Let's see how it is happened actually. So we get this equation actually, okay, by using of two node and by using of Kirchhoff current law and each and every node actually. Using each and every node Kirchhoff current law, then we will see at the last we will get these type of equation, this equation actually. So is it possible to written down this equation directly? Yes, it is possible. That is the concept of supernode. Okay, supernode directly written down this equation. How it is possible? You will see. So here we see, first of all, if we make 1 and 2 nodes a single node, that means we eliminate the voltage source in between of these, okay, then it will become a single node actually. So in that case, if we do not change the voltage of the value of voltage, that means V1 and V2, then we can write this equation by using of KCL. We can see all current, here the direction of the current actually, here the direction of the current. So all current is minus 3 V1 by 2 plus V2 by 1, okay, plus, or this is the same direction actually, so it is 2. So through this way you can see this equation and this equation both are looking same, okay. So that's from the using of super node concept, we can eliminate the, you can say, whole process of getting this equation. That means first we do not need you can say we do not need to put first we put the, at node 1 we put the KCL equation, then at node 2 we apply the KCL equation, and then we will got the I1 value and here the value of I, and then equate it, okay, then equate it. So we will get this equation. But we can also, by using of supernode concept, we can also write it down directly. So what is supernode actually? You have understand here. Supernode is nothing, just a rearrangement and make the reduce some lengthy step to solve the electrical circuit, okay. So if anybody say that, okay, without you can say super node we can solve this electrical circuit, yes, definitely you can solve it, but the length of the circuit, length of the solution will get increase actually, okay. So that is the concept of super node. So you have seen here super node and without super node, both way we can get the exact equation, but by using of super node concept the equation will get directly from the circuit actually. So this is called the supernode concept. Concept of supernode is nothing but a concept of rearranging KCL equation, okay. That is the one thing you will have to remember here. Supernode is not it is a concept for rearranging KCL equation at each node, okay, whenever this type of situation occur. So here you have seen, so how can we solve it actually? So okay, the first equation we will get, previously we have seen the first equation, or you have seen here the first equation. So first equation is V1 by 2 minus 3 plus V2 plus 2 equal to 0. Then we will get this get the equation V1 plus 2 V2 equal to 2, okay. The second equation where we will get the second equation actually. So you have seen it is very simple to get the second equation actually. Whatever the node you assume, on whatever the voltage you assume, in between of this there is a voltage source connected. That's why we apply the super node, okay. So because of this, here you see V1 minus V2. Why we take V1 positive? Because it connected with positive terminal of this voltage. So we can say V1 positive and V2 negative. V1 minus V2 equal to 2. So this one is called the second equation. Okay, so by solving this 5 and 6, we will get the value of V1 and V2. Here you will get the V2 value of V2 is equal to 0, and here we will get the value of V1 equal to 2. So in question, the question is asked about what is the current of this branch. Okay, what is the current of the branch? So how can we get this current actually? So let's see. So here the question asks about current in between of V1 and V2. So here you see in between, if we using the node 1, so if we using the node 1, then we can see I1 plus I2 plus minus I equal to 0. That is you have seen in the first slide actually. Okay, in the second slide you have seen I1 plus I2 minus I equal to 0. So through this way you will get the value of I. So I equal to I1 plus I2. Okay, what is the value of I1 and how we get the value of I1? We know we will get the value of V. So in V1, that is the value of 2. So if we divide this 2 by the resistance 2, then we will get the value of I1. Okay, so here we will get the value of I1. What is the value of I2? So here you see the I2 value is minus 3. So if we write down this value into the equation, then you will get the value of I. So the value of I is minus 2. That means whatever the question consider, the flow of current will be in this direction. That is wrong actually. Okay, why it is wrong? Another way we can also prove it. This is the wrong direction chosen by the equation. That's why the value of current will be minus 2. Okay, because here you see the voltage is 0 volt. Here you see the voltage is 2 volt. Okay, so we know current is flowing from high voltage to low voltage. Okay, so that's why the flow of current will be opposite whatever the given into the equation, into the circuit actually, into the question. Okay, so that's why we will get the negative minus 2 ampere current. Okay, so this is the current between of V1 and V2 will be flowing here. So from this way you can understand, in the conclusion of this question, you can understand the concept of supernode. Okay, so where you apply the supernode can be applied whenever you see any you can say any two non-reference network, non-reference node actually, or in between of these two non-reference node, if there any voltage source is connected, and if the voltage source connected only, okay, that means with voltage source there is nothing, any element is connected. That means we are in voltage source, if any element like resistors, inductors or capacitors is connected, then we cannot use the supernode over there. Okay, that is the main thing you have learned from this example. Now let's practice some more example actually. So this is the question number 2. Here we see some complications we have created here, but if you know the concept, you have already you can say solve this. Let me show you what is the question actually. So here you see this is the question. So this is the voltage source, and this node number 2 and node number 1, in between of this the voltage source is connected. There is no any resistive element here, so that's why we can use the supernode here actually. So this node number 2 and node number 1, you can say it behave like a single node. Okay, and that node it will be supernode. So in supernode we can say, if we assume this one is V1, this one is V2, and this node voltage is V3, then we can say here V1 divided by 1 is the ohm actually, minus why it is minus, because we assume this direction, okay, opposite of this current, actual given current direction. So here minus 1, so V1 divided by 1 minus 1 plus V2, where is the V2 actually? V2 divided by 1, because here we see there is a V1 divided by 1 we use here, then this one is minus 1, and we eliminate this branch current, so that's why we are not talking about this I current, okay, because we are using supernode. Then second node we have seen V2 divided by 1 is the current resistance here, V2 divided by 1, so we will get the current here. And then second one is the V2 minus V3 divided by 1 is the resistance. Okay, so by solving this, at the last we will get the V1 plus 2 V2 minus V3 equal to 1. Okay, so one more equation we have taken from this network. Actually, the equation is, you have seen here, this one is V2, this one is V1. Okay, you have seen this one is V2 and this one is V1. Okay, so this V2 is connected with positive terminal, this V1 is connected with negative terminal of the voltage. So that's why we can write it down, V2 minus V1 equal to 3, and this one is the second equation. Okay, what is the third equation? So if we go for the if we apply the KCL at node 3, why it is not super node? Because in between of node 1 and node 3 and node 2, okay, or node 3 and node 1, there is no any voltage source. If this current source will become a voltage source, then we can also apply here a KCL, or you can say super node concept. Okay, so we can only apply the KCL here. So through KCL we can see V3 minus V2, okay, this node, V3 minus V2 divided by 1 plus, this one is the 1 actually, and the same direction we have assumed. So this is plus 1 minus, this is opposite direction, because we assume in each case we can assume like this. That means all current will be going outward, you can say the going from, or you can say outward towards the outward from the node. So this type of direction we can assume here in every case. Okay, that is the, you can say that is easy for the calculation purpose, or you can say through this way it is easy to write down the equation. Okay, so it is V3 minus V2 divided by 1 plus 1, this direction is same, minus 2 equal to 0. So we will get the equation V3 minus V2 minus 1 equal to 0. So here we will get three equation. First equation is this, by using of superposition theorem. Second equation by using of in between of two node the voltage is connected, so we will get the second equation. Third equation by using of KCL at node 3. Okay, so next is, here we see the third question. Okay, so this third question you have seen a small concept of this parallel circuit connection, parallel resistance connected with the voltage source. Okay, so this is the, you can say a small concept, but sometimes because students do not know much about this concept, how from which place we can use this concept, or from which place we can't. Okay, so because I have seen this questions, and this question is related to the super node, because of in between of two node a voltage source is connected. So I can choose this question for giving you a small concept, but it is very important. Okay, so here you see in every you can say lecture, maybe you have seen there is a voltage source, and in this voltage source a parallel resistance is connected. Then generally you eliminate this resistance actually, but wait a minute, this is not true for every time. Okay, you can get this, you can say neglect this resistance, but not in every situation and every question. Why it is so? So remember this concept actually. So go in this question, in this case R can be neglected while doing the calculation for load current or load voltage, but not for the source current or source power. That means here in the question, if asked how much power loss will we will get in the 10 ohm resistance, then you can't neglect this 10 ohm resistance. Or if somebody asks how much you can say source current you have get from how much source current will be necessary to this circuit. If somebody asks these type of questions, then you can say this type of question, then you can't neglect this resistance. Or in simple language, you have seen here, if somebody asked, okay, what is the voltage of this terminal, then you can neglect this. Okay, that is okay. If somebody asks, okay, what is the input power here, at that time if you neglect this resistance, then your answer will get wrong and you will get 0 marks. Okay. If somebody asks, okay, what is the current value of source current for this network, then in that case also, if you neglect this resistance, you will again get the 0 marks. Okay, so this is a small concept, but sometime because of some confusion, you do not remember this concept that okay, we will have to remove this resistance and get the value of you can say get the value of resistance or get the value of current. No, first of all, if somebody asks you about any question related to source voltage, related to source current, related to, you can say, power delivered by the source of by the voltage source or by the current source, in that case you can't neglect this resistance. Okay, because of this concept I choose this third question actually, but you can say you solve this question. Here the question is asked v1 and v2, so you can neglect this 10 ohm resistance because it is neither you can say voltage source, it is neither a current source, and in this question v1 and v2 is not a power actually, so you can neglect this 10 ohm in this question, but not for every question. Okay, so let's see. So now the circuit you have seen that the new circuit we will get, because 10 ohm is you can say neglected here. So we will have a two nodes here, and in between of two nodes there is a voltage source connected. So there is no any you can say resistance or inductance or capacitance is connected in between of these two nodes. So we can say these two nodes, that is called the non-reference node, and in between of non-difference node there is a voltage source is connected, so we can use it as a supernode concept. So here we can use supernode concept. So by applying the supernode concept here, we will get the equation this one. How it is? So -2, here all current will be we assume all current will should be going outward, so we cannot use this current actually. Okay, so we only use this current and this current. So we have seen this current is given 2 ampere, but in opposite direction whatever we assume, so we can write it -2. Okay, this current is v1 divided by 2. Okay, we cannot use this current actually in this branch current, so again we go with the second node actually v2. So v2 divided by 4, the current we have assumed this and this direction, so we have seen this direction is same actually, so it is write down +7 equal to 0, and then we will get the equation 2v1 plus v2 plus 20 equal to 0. The second one we have seen, this is the positive, so positive, that means it is larger than v1, so we can write it down v2 minus v1 equal to 2. Okay, v2 minus v1 equal to 2 here. So by solving equation number 1 and equation number 2, we will get the value of v1, that is minus 7.33 volt, and put this value in the equation number 2, then we will get the value of v2. Okay, so through this way we can see here we will solve this equation, solve this circuit by using of supernode concept. So generally at the last we want to you can say repeat the statement again. Whenever a voltage source you have seen, either it is dependent source or independent source, is connected between the two you can say non-reference node, then these two nodes from a generalized nodes called super node. And this concept we can apply, and we have seen these three very good questions. So through this way we can we learn the. So that's it of this video. I hope you like this video. If you have any queries or questions, mail me on this email id. I will definitely provide you a good solution. At the last, thank you for watching my video. If you have any queries or if you have any suggestions, write it on the comment box.